Blockchain has been called the most important invention since the internet, a technology that could end financial corruption, put power back into the hands of the people, and completely change how the world runs. But here's the catch. The very same technology that can set us free could also become the most powerful surveillance tool in human history. Governments and banks aren't just watching blockchain from the sidelines. Some have been quietly building their own versions for over a decade. Think of it as a digital coin with two sides, one shining with the promise of decentralization and freedom, and the other shrouded in the shadow of total control. Later in this video, I'm going to show you how a CBDC could delete your money before you even spend it, and why that's not science fiction. In this video, we're going to explore that double-edged sword, and by the end, you'll understand why the fight for privacy in crypto might decide the future of freedom itself. At its core, blockchain is a decentralized, immutable ledger, meaning no single authority can alter it, and once information is added, it's there forever. This changes everything. Decentralization. No central bank, no government gatekeeper, just peer-to-peer transactions that can't be censored. In Palestine, humanitarian groups have turned to Bitcoin when bank wires were blocked. In Uganda, small businesses use stable coins because local currency swings wildly. Security and immutability. Each transaction is locked in by cryptography and verified by consensus, making fraud incredibly difficult. That's why corporations use blockchain to verify supply chains, prevent counterfeit goods, and even anchor AI training data to prove it hasn't been altered. Efficiency. Cross-border payments that once took days now happen in seconds for pennies, especially with innovations like the Bitcoin Lightning Network. Broader impact in 2025. Governments like the US, UK, and Japan are exploring blockchain for national digital assets. In authoritarian regimes, activists use it to bypass censorship entirely, but with great transparency comes a serious privacy problem. Crypto isn't just digital money, it's an entirely different monetary system, one that can be faster, more inclusive, and less tied to political agendas than fiat currencies like the dollar or euro. Advantages: speed and cost. Lightning Network payments are near instant and cost pennies. Inclusion. In 2025, NGOs fund refugee camps in Sudan using Bitcoin and stablecoins when banks refuse to operate. Censorship resistance. No authority can freeze a self-custodied wallet. Only you hold the keys. Drawbacks. Volatility. Bitcoin can swing thousands in value within hours. Great for traders, not for groceries. Regulatory pressure. Governments impose KYC rules, forcing ID checks for exchanges. Surveillance risks. Public ledgers mean anyone with the right tools can trace your transactions, sometimes more easily than tracking a bank account. Some governments are already building entire surveillance networks using blockchain's transparency. Here's the paradox. Blockchain's openness builds trust, but it also strips away privacy. Imagine if every coffee you bought, every charity you donated to, every private purchase you made was logged in a permanent public diary anyone could read. That's how public blockchains work. Pros. Full transparency proves donations reach their cause. Immutable records mean data can't be forged. Cons. Financial privacy becomes nearly impossible. Surveillance companies like Chainalysis map wallet addresses to real identities every day. The Electronic Frontier Foundation calls it the world's least private diary. And they're right. If you're not careful, your anonymous wallet might be less private than your bank account. This is the fork in the road. Blockchain can be a shield against tyranny or the infrastructure that enforces it. Pro-freedom side. In Venezuela, citizens survive hyperinflation using Bitcoin and stablecoins. In the US, privacy wallets and decentralized exchanges help keep financial sovereignty alive. Pro-control side, CBDCs like China's digital yuan are programmable. Governments can block, expire, or redirect your funds instantly. In 2025, the EU and US have delisted privacy coins from most exchanges, making anonymous transactions harder. The question isn't just what blockchain can do, it's who will control it and how much of our privacy we're willing to give up to use it. The good news? Privacy tech is advancing as quickly as surveillance tools. Zero-knowledge proofs. Allow a transaction to be proven without revealing details, a cryptographic magic trick. Privacy coins. Monero hides the sender, receiver, and amount using ring signatures. Zcash uses ZK snarks to make transactions verifiable but private. Confidential computing. Platforms like Arcium keep blockchain transactions verifiable while hiding sensitive data. If decentralization is the skeleton of financial freedom, privacy is the armor that protects it. But armor only works if people actually wear it. And right now, too few do.
Blockchain isn't inherently good or bad. It's a tool that could empower billions or create a system of financial control unlike anything we've ever seen. The outcome will depend on the tech we build, the laws we challenge, and the choices we make as users. So the real question is, will blockchain free us or watch us? That answer isn't written in code yet. It's written by us. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who thinks crypto is just about price charts, because the real story is much bigger. Remember everyone, stay curious and keep learning. You always learn with Hattie.